When I was first promoted to sales management, my induction went like this: hang in there, keep good luck. And that was about it. We see a lot of executives in business now saying, I've done all of that. I can't bleed the business any further. How do we get our sales managers learning to wean themselves off of the behavior of being a super rep, because that's what they know, and become a super coach? How do we qualify better? How do we make sure that our pipelines are not full of fiction? If you can find an unfulfilled need, then you can find a solution and you can make a sale. Of course, we put the targets up. Guess what they're going to do next year? How do we know what good looks like? How do we benchmark? How do we continue to improve? How do we optimize the challenge of revenue growth through sales transformation? The focus now is on the top line. What we need is a guiding coalition that's going to outlast the corporate memory of our organization. How to install what best of breed looks like. What is best of breed for us? Can you do it internally? Do you need to go external? So it's all about, in the installation phase, what's appropriate for us. How are our customers responding? Right? That's the most important factor. You can transform an organization, actually get the wrong result. When you have a look at all of this, a lot of organizations say, well, can we distill this down to a formula? The answer is yes, you can. Have a look at what your top performers are doing. Have a look at what your middle performers are doing. Draw some comparisons. Go out to the customers who have left you. Find out why. Go out to the customers who have just signed up with you. Find out why. Go to the customers who are loyal to you year in, year out. Find out why. We found that the salespeople were spending 70% of their time on non-sales activities. Survive or die on the quality of executive sponsorship, leadership and communication that go with them. The organizations are harnessing the power of technology to make this work. It's really innovative stuff, but it's what keeps the sales team fresh and current and in front of customers with the right issues at the right time as the marketplace changes. The sales transformation, is it a journey that ever has an end? Most successful companies say, no, it doesn't. When you've got sales reps saying, here's my strategic deals, boss, and here's what I'm doing with it, and here's how I think it's going to close, but there are the following roadblocks I've identified. I'd really appreciate if we could get a cross-departmental team to help me break through those roadblocks. So they create a common culture, a common language, a common set of processes everybody buys into. There's a shorthand language for selling. And so the best performing companies that are pulling off sales transformation are making sure that they embed the sales organization with a common and consistent language and process. What does our successful behavioral profile for selling look like? And then matching people to that is becoming more of an emerging field to make sure that we get the human capital right. The people who are in the lower left, who not only do not have great results right now, but also have the least capacity to respond to coaching, to respond to training, they're the sorts of people that we might not want to recruit. Using diagnostic and assessment tools like this, which have really only been available of recent years at this intersection of technology and psychology, is what some of the leading organizations are now starting to do. In America, you'll hear terms like chief revenue officer or chief sales officer, and it's more than a platitude. Selling and revenue growth is truly recognized as a mission-critical part of any business these days. Why are so many companies getting it wrong? Why is that? Why is that? Well, there are some answers to that. We've identified the next 800 companies that are going to drive America's growth. We're at such an inflection point as an industry where there's real science around how to grow your business and how to make your sales force more effective. And getting all of those plates spinning in the right direction is what will help us achieve longevity and also exponential returns. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate it.